Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Asia Pacific Spa and Wellness Coalition social media channels. Today with us, we have Rena Seth, who is the APSWC social media guru, and also with us is Jean-Guy, who is the World Wellness Weekend founder and also winner of the APSWC Awards 2025 Wellness in 25, yeah.
Yes.
Wellness influencer. So congratulations on that, Jean-Guy. All right. And Rena is also the World Wellness Weekend ambassador for India and APAC. So welcome, everybody. And we've got a great little discussion here to update everybody on what's happening with World Wellness Weekend here in Asia Pacific. Jean-Guy, over to you.
Thank you so very much. Super happy to be here with you. World Wellness Weekend is in exactly 10 days. We're going to share some numbers, some data, some best practices. We have less than 30 minutes, so it's going to be high energy. But the key information is that World Wellness Weekend for the ninth edition will take place on September 19, 20, and 21st, just before the equinox, just before the change of season. Right now, with 10,500 venues signed up on wellmap.org across 188 countries. Last year, about 9,000 venues in 155 countries. This year, almost 190, which was our objective, and
Great.
over
Fantastic.
10,000, which was our objective. And there is still time for the members of APSWC to still sign up today. All it takes is to organize one fun, free activity to support wellness for all, which is the third objective of the United Nations.
Short
Would you
video.
like me to show a quick
Yeah,
video?
yeah, short. Sorry, I thought you were just going to lead into it. Short video, please, Jean-Guy. Yeah, bit of excitement.
Let's show a short video so that people can see what happens when professionals around the world decide to throw a party, not only for guests, for the public, but also for their team, for their colleagues, and also to reach out to underserved communities. Do you see my screen, Rina and Andrew?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. So here we go for less than 60 seconds with some music. There we are.
Wow, that's very
Back
That
to
was a
you,
inspiring.
lovely
Andrew.
video.
Yeah,
Lovely
very,
video.
very well put
Thank
together.
you. Thank you.
So, okay. Yeah, I mean, as you said, it's the ninth one. So a lot has happened since the very first one. The Asia Pacific Spa and Wellness Coalition, obviously, with our mission to promote, protect, educate, and develop for the spa and wellness sector across the Asia Pacific industry. Obviously, wellness is a key part of that. And there's lots of people that over the years that have been talking about wellness. And I think you probably, or hopefully you both will agree, that in the early days it was just a marketing ploy, right? And people are finally really starting to understand what wellness is, all right? And where things have changed. So can I just throw to you, Rena? We didn't plan any of this, so this is all cold call, straight off the cuff questions, all right? How do you think World Wellness Weekend has changed as far as you're concerned?
Hi. So I've been associated with the World Wellness Weekend since year 3, and a lot has changed since then. This is my sixth year working with the World Wellness Weekend team, and I can see the number of properties that have increased, the number of people that already now know about it. In the earlier years, it was difficult to explain them and to get them on board, but now, since we are progressing over the years, people, at least the hotels and the spas that I've been speaking with, are wholeheartedly embracing it. And in India, in Mumbai, in Bangalore, etc., they're not only doing five activities, they've gone to the extent of doing five activities a day. So have I received some of the latest updates from Philippines, from Indonesia, from Bali, and all the ambassadors are going all out this year and have planned more than five activities in a day for World Wellness Weekend. So the excitement is building. And earlier, when we used to struggle to explain people about World Wellness Weekend and that they need to participate, now they already know what it is. So when we reach out to them for participation, they're more than happy. We just need to handhold them a bit and give them some ideas for activities and help them how to register and get on the well map. Other than that,
Mm,
now the awareness has really grown and people all know about it.
Right. Sorry,
absolutely.
sorry. Again, Jean-Guy, can you just reconfirm what the URL for the event?
So because we provide a wellness map for the world, the short URL is wellmap.org. WELLMAP, one word, .org. And just to add on what Rina just said, what has mainly changed for World Wellness Weekend is that at the beginning, only single standalone venues were participating. People who knew me, people who knew Rina, people who knew you, Andrew. And
Mm,
whenever someone around World Wellness Weekend was saying, "Oh, you should participate," they were getting it and they were doing it, or they were not getting it and they were not they were not participating. Now we see not only associations supporting with over 60 associations. Asia Pacific Spa and Wellness Coalition has been one of the very first to support and to encourage its members, but the Department of Tourism in Bali, the Department of Tourism in Philippines, the Department of Health connected to wellness tourism is participating. The Malaysian Association of Spa and Wellness Trainers, so many, the Beautiful Hearts with 150 hair salons in India supporting. The list goes on. I don't want to bore you with details, but associations are really putting a focus. Even the American Chamber of Commerce in Abu Dhabi, which is not, of course, in Asia Pacific, but that's how far they're going. Groups for many years, thanks to Rina and Sushmita Sarangi and all of the teams of Taj, Taj was the most active hotel group in the world with 35 and then 50 and then 80 plus hotels participating across Taj, Selections, Vivanta, all under now the umbrella of J Wellness Circle. So for many years, they were an absolute wellness hero and most active group. Marriott has decided to step up, and last year, 143 hotels of the Marriott International Group participated. This year, it's over 183. So it's really growing with Six Senses and Banyan Trees and One World and Mandara Spas and Hyatt Regency and Hilton also participate, Sofitel. So now they don't just want to participate, they also want to participate and be recognized as wellness heroes by organizing three activities for the clients, for the public. Sometimes it's just one yoga session or one fitness class or one guided relaxation, especially on Sunday, which will be Sunday, 21st of September, which is going to be the International Day of Peace, or a guided massage workshop to massage, your loved one's shoulders with tips. But also, they are now adding on top of the three activities, one activity on top for their team to really give a thumbs up to their colleagues. And they're adding one more activity to support the local underserved communities, reaching out to an orphanage, organizing, like we've seen with Taj, a guided breathing relaxation in a hospital for doctors and nurses. It's really growing. So, three to be a champion for the public, five with three activities for the public, one for your team, and one for the local community. And we are sending champions and hero badges every day for the past month and a half. And we will continue to send badges as long as we can see people participating really during September 19, 20, and 21st. We will not continue to give those badges after September 22nd. And a lot are very proud to have their badge, to print it, and to place it at their reception or to post and publish on social media.
So you give out those badges only during the weekend?
We give them to any venue participating with three or more activities as described during September 19, 20, and 21st, which is the World Wellness Weekend.
Right.
Before and after, you can have as many activities as you want. You can announce them on WellMap. But during that weekend, 3 days, which is, by the way, now the biggest celebration ever. There used to be a time when Global Wellness Day was the biggest activity. It was fantastic. It was breaking records across the world for one day. Now, World Wellness Weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in 188 countries. And with Global Wellness Day, you see some photos of people having a paddle and celebrating, and it's great, creating great traction and energy in June. Now, with World Wellness Weekend in September, you can see a map of every country, of every city, over 2,000, who's participating, who's not. And that map stays on for the whole year so that search engines can see who is still there, creating, therefore, a wellness map for the world and for cities.
Right.
Accountable.
With, I mean, going back to in the early days of World Wellness Weekend, as you've already alluded to here, it was very much geared towards the hotels and individual properties. All right. What you've now
Yes.
talked about, where you've got communities and companies with multiple outlets and whatever coming into it. Do you think people have really realized that wellness is not the domain of the five-star hotel?
Ah, it still is because some five-star hotels
Sorry, not
still.
just the domain of the five-star
That's right.
hotel.
That's right. The five-star hotels are still, and I'll let Rina also comment on this because I see her nodding. Five-star hotels and retreats, we have Joali being in the Maldives participating. They do not need to participate. Their clients are millionaires or billionaires. They do not have a marketing plan except beautiful posts and fam trips. The millionaires and billionaires are co-opting and recommending the property for their friends, millionaires and billionaires. But they are participating and supporting the local community and supporting their team. I believe they understand that it's really reaching out. In Asia Pacific, in Indonesia, in the Philippines, we have over 100 fitness clubs from Fitness First and Celebrity Fitness celebrating wellness for all, the hashtag wellness for all, with World Wellness Weekend. You will see in the Philippines and in Indonesia, I believe in Jakarta, one of the biggest yoga sessions ever organized in a city. They call it Yoga in the City, not Sex in the City, which was very popular on TV. This is another topic. This is something else. Yoga in the City with big sponsors that they have, and on the sides, the logo of World Wellness Weekend. It's not just an event, Andrew, that you have helped support almost from day one. And Rina, almost from the beginning, joining as soon as you could with Taj and with Sushmita Sarangi. It's now turned into a movement where people realize that there is such a big divide between the have and the have-nots. The people who can afford wellness with biohacking and technology and serious wellness and medical grade, and the ones who can just attend a yoga session on the beach or in a park, and the ones who cannot afford that. And we want to support wellness for all, for the public, for the local communities, for the teams, so that we can contribute as a profession to support the third Sustainable Development Goal of the United Nations, good health and well-being for all. This is part of an agenda for 2030. We can all be part of a standing ovation. We can all be part of the solution.
Fantastic. Rena, did you want to add on to that?
Yes, so apart from the hotel groups this year, I am seeing retreats and resorts coming on board very easily because they've heard about it and probably didn't have a channel to go through to join or participate. So I have spoken at least in India and in Thailand to a lot of retreats, and all of them, most of them are very happy to join. So I'll be announcing a couple of the retreats that are joining very shortly once I receive their confirmation. But yes, they've been calling, they've been asking, how can we participate? How can we register? And apart from those, we have now longevity clinics. We have the beauty salons, which have never been part of the wellness equation in the past,
Hair
especially in
salons.
India. Yes, even beauty salons. So hair and beauty
Mm,
salons are coming and participating. They are doing sessions for their clients, head massages, face yoga. They are doing sessions where people will go have a run. They come back and then they have the cryotherapy for them. Some of them are going for a mass run, especially in Bangalore. Uh, Shangri-La Bangalore is doing a run with a run club. Once they come back from their run, they go for a swim and then they have aqua aerobics and aqua yoga inside the pool and then they have breakfast. So people are trying to really
fantastic.
innovate as much as they can. I just had a
Fantastic.
word with Jazzy this morning and I asked her, what is the unique thing that you're doing? So she's like, we are actually having this entire sprint on Sunday morning.
So
So
a
I've asked her to
triathlon
write to
before
me
breakfast.
separately. Yes.
It's fantastic. And Andrew, can I add a quick thing on top of this?
Sure.
Because we are seeing, because you mentioned it's no longer only the realm of five-star hotels, and you are absolutely correct. Can you imagine that in Cambodia, the Angkor Children Hospital is participating in World Wellness Weekend? Two very famous circus companies called PHARE, uh, PHARE, like a lighthouse in French, are participating, opening the doors for public to understand what it takes to become a gymnast, like Cirque du Soleil in Cambodia. In the Philippines, our two ambassadors there have managed to catch the attention of filmstar.com, the Philippine Star, because Philippine Star is also providing a resource for millions of Filipinos, which is called the Joyful Wellness Journal. We are now partnering with them. Andrew, it's fantastic to see that not only hotel groups, not only associations, but hospitals, media groups are uniting to support wellness. And if you look at the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, the first one, the end of poverty, at least $1.5 per day per person. Not everyone gets that. Hundreds of millions of people don't get that. The second one, the end of hunger. Not everyone gets one meal a day. Sometimes kids, when they go to school, get one meal a day, and this is why parents are sending their kids to school in some countries. Number three, good health and well-being for all. We've discussed it, and I think it can definitely be us professionals in tourism, in hospitality, fitness, wellness, spa, beauty, hair, who can also contribute. But the 17th is partnerships. And because there is the 17th, which is let's work together, we can work side by side. We can work in silos. We can know not what the others are doing and then try to push. But when we work together, we have leverage. And this is when mayors, town halls, tourism authorities are paying attention and amazing conversations are taking place with RENA, with associations, and with local authorities and so many other of our 203 ambassadors. And if next year some of your members, Andrew, with the Asia Pacific Spine Wellness Coalition want to step forward and say, I'd like to be part of the movement of World Wellness Weekend, I would like to apply as a coordinator on year one in my city, in my province, in my country. How can I help? We have so many documents to share with them. Easy. We have videos. We onboard so that they know what to say to encourage people to participate and have meaningful conversations with local officials. That's when what we do in hotels and spas and beauty centers across the world in 180 countries. This is when we hit home because the mayor or the chamber of commerce or the local authority says, it looks like a great idea. It looks like a successful idea. We would like to be part of a successful idea. It's not our first rodeo. This will be next year, the 10th year. Just a few numbers before maybe I unveil some of the numbers of ranking positions that will be announced formally, officially on Friday 19th, because there is still time for some of your members listening, watching our conversation to go to wellmap.org to press a button and say sign up. They arrive on a page, email, password, what's your role, what's your title, first name, last name. If you don't want to say your first name is Andrew when you sign up, Andrew, we're going to send you emails sometimes to keep you updated on the document, and we'll just say hello. But maybe you want to receive hello, Andrew. So this is why your first name and your last name could be fun to have. Then immediately they arrive on the back office and they can start creating their own page with one fun, free, inclusive activity. And then they can announce as many irresistible offers as they want. Discounts on products, discounts on treatments, discount on come back in October. They can have as many irresistible offers with one fun, free activity to support the United Nations. If they have three, we send them a badge as a champion. With five, including one for the team and one for the local community, we send them a badge as a hero. So quick numbers. Last year, can you imagine that we had 39 million views thanks to over 800 mentions on TV, radio, print, magazines, web, and 16,000 posts? 39 million views. Not me posting every day like crazy, not Rena posting also not like crazy, but definitely posting. It's all of the venues saying, hi, we're Westin, we're Waldorf Astoria, we're Sofitel, we're Hyatt, we're Banyan Tree, and we are
Yeah.
happily taking part in World Wellness Weekend. They use World Wellness Weekend as a platform, completely free, to promote themselves, their team, and their activities. That's when it works.
I mean, I think the groundswell of true wellness is really starting to kick in. We've got beyond the marketing adages of wellness, and we're getting into true wellness. So, yeah, again, Jean-Guy, congratulations for putting this all together initially and being the brains behind it. Thank you. All right, and again,
And receiving your
congratulations.
award as a wellness
All
influencer.
right, and to Rena, congratulations on the efforts that you've done in moving forward. All right,
Thank you.
lots happening. As Jean Guy has said, go to wellmap.org. Very easy URL to look up and see what's happening in your country, your city, what's happening near you, and or as he said, if you want to plan your own event, go for it. So again, thank you very much. This is a short, brief intro update, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again next year as we hear the plans for the 10th and the 10th anniversary of World Wellness Weekend. Congratulations to everybody, and looking forward to a fantastic weekend on 19, 20, and 21 of September. We'll see you then. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. Wellness
Thank
for all
you.
from the